Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Redux version, normal difficulty. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's the Blackwater Dungeon Part 2. We're ready to finish it. Should be this episode. We're going to walk down in here and fight these big bozos. I'm going to haste us all. And we'll roll in here and get that. Look at how awesome these guys look. Look at this. These big old ugly Cyclops-like masks on them. They got all the tubes coming out of them. Augmented. Oh my gosh, they're so good. This is where we're at on the map. Right here, we unlock this door with the key that we got from Kara. Just like we unlocked the door to this section over here from Kara. We still got some loot hanging out that we're going to have to go acquire. So they're going to haste themselves. We got a spider because somebody died. Oh, my skeleton went goodbye. That's all right. Ember, why don't you still have some spells here? He's got 18 touch AC. Yeah, go in here and just... And you, right here. She did some damage there, didn't she? Not a ton, but... It's usually Della doing the serious damage. Oh, look. See, critical hit 62 and a critical hit 32. Oh, that was me. Oh, look at this. The shocking, flaming, corrosive, cold iron kukri. 9 of it was electricity, and it's vulnerable to it. 2 was fire, 3 was acid, 4 was bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, precision. 5 was bludgeoning, reduced to 3, and 10 was slashing from sneak attack. Oh my gosh. I mean, come on. This is why I love playing a classic fighter mage, because even though they are really weak early on, later on, they're just awesome. Yeah, they don't do the single target damage that this two-handed character does, but they have all the spells to help with, and they're just, it's awesome. And I love this portrait. He's got his 2 sword handles there. The guy's awesome. Go get him. Oh my gosh, I mean, that's just fantastic. That's awesome. And then of course Della finishes him off with a 114 because she's wicked awesome. Oh, I love it. So there's another purple door that we can come to later. If you click on this, it'll say something about you got to have your mind protected. You need to protect yourself from harmful psionic energy. So, in this room, we're going to fight some salamanders. Oh, no, darling. You need to get out of there. You need to catch that again, and you need to heal, and you, call Lightning Storm. Each bolt deals 5d points of electrical damage at long range. You may call a maximum of 15 bolts. Jeez. Oh my gosh, what about just chain lightning? I don't even need to chain lightning, do I? How, that person's about to die, aren't they? Well, maybe not. How soon before you can cast your spell? Right now. Well, that's nice. Okay, you, my friend. Let's do this. I know you're not, but I love her look too. I love that I love that someone took the time to draw a portrait that you can actually make the character of in the game. Somebody drew this portrait with the Triceratops behind it. I mean, whoever did that, whoever you are, gosh, I'd love to give you credit because that was brilliant. Good job. It made me want to make that character. Components of 100 Faces Circlet. So that's important there. Do I have mirror image up? I don't think I do. Flaming Lockpit could be used for that one. Okay, where is that one at on the map? Flaming Lockpit. We're looking in that direction. I'm periodically stopping to make notes on a new map that I'm annotating for this because I've not done it so far and it really needed to be done. So that goes down there, and then this goes down here. And there's a door there. What do we think's behind door number 4? Okay, I just want to... There we go. Oh yeah, so here's where we find this person. Atharavans, a warrior in a crusader's tabard, rocks back and forth in a meditative trance. Her mangled head is adorned with the same type of sinister-looking circlet you've seen on the other guards, but she issues no menacing demands for you to surrender to 100 Faces' mercy. Instead, she quietly whispers, "Iomade, embolden my spirit before my death." "Hey, are you alive?" The warrior starts, as if waking up from a deep slumber. She stares at you in surprise. You're not one of 100 Faces' servants. You don't have one of those accursed circlets. Praise Iomade. I prayed someone would come and help me. Please end my suffering. What's your name? Atharavans, corporal in the Mendevian army. Our squad was lured to this place. We were on forward patrol when we met a man. He told us that a group of slaves had escaped from the demons and taken shelter in this camp. He said they had many wounded who needed help. Once we entered the camp, we had no way of leaving. Where are your comrades? They have all fallen. When we realized we were trapped, we tried to fight our way to the heart of this compound, but we stumbled upon some magical device that seems to incinerate minds. We had to stop and take up defensive positions nearby. We were holed up there for 2 days while our wizard tried to find a way past it, but those abominations came and picked us off, one by one. They deliberately avoided killing us. They just wounded us enough to cripple us. Then later, the ones they'd taken came back, with their heads cracked open. She shudders. They didn't recognize us. They carried out someone else's will, shouted someone else's words, but they were the voices of my friends. When I alone was left and they came for me, I just couldn't. I couldn't end their lives. Damn coward. I just couldn't bring myself to do it, and they made me into this. How did you manage to resist being possessed? It's not easy. His voice enters your mind, and to defy his command is torture, but I'm a medium, and I'm used to hearing voices in my head. They almost drove me mad as a kid until I learned to quiet them. That's why I joined the Crusaders when I grew up. I prayed to Iomade for help, and she blessed me with the fortitude I needed. That's why I'm fighting, and why I'll keep fighting that scumbag for as long as I can. He's breaking me bit by bit, but I'll stay strong, because as soon as I give up, Oh, Iomade, please, no. Her eyes widen in fear, and a spark of lightning arcs along the spikes of her circlet. A tear runs down her cheek. I don't want to lose myself. It's terrifying. Gods, it's so terrifying. The warrior barely manages to fight back a sob. But now you've come, and that means I haven't been holding on in vain. There, in that pile of clutter, I hid the relics our squad carried. I was the last, and the others haven't seen the cache, so they couldn't report it to the enemy. Take them all. Relics blessed by Iomade must never fall into the hands of these monsters. I'll help you. Thank you, but I cannot be saved. I no longer want to live with this abomination in my head, but I cannot get rid of it. It will fry me from the inside if I try to take it off. There is only one way out, to end it all. If the voice in my ears had quieted down even for a second, I would have done it myself. So help me. Do it all quickly and cleanly. May Iomade watch over your soul, then. Thank you. I don't want to hear him in my head any longer. It's too bad she couldn't have waited around for you to kill this 100-face guy and then saved her. So there's the cache, and it gives you this spell. Brilliant inspiration. You open a link between your mind and the subject's mind, giving advice and encouragement for as long as the spell is in effect. Each time the subject of the spell makes an attack roll or ability check or skill roll, it rolls 2d220s and takes the better result. That's basically a hex. So, and then a golden chain with diamonds. Fancy. And there is the flaming lockpick fuel. The contraption before you looks truly sinister, like the entrails of some sort of sea creature. A glinting tangle of ebony tubes connected to a capacious vessel. The bindings, splattered with blackened blood, must serve to hold helpless victims. You notice a piece of scalp stuck between the teeth of the serrated saw. The shiny and impossible sharp drill is sickening to look at. It's like the machine is sleeping, but ready at any moment to awaken and recommence torturing and dissecting live flesh. It appears that this machine is what performed the heinous and disfiguring procedures on the guards that have turned them into puppets. A separate compartment of the machine holds an orderly stack of nefarious circlets, their metal spikes gleaming. Numerous crystal plates, all no thicker than a hair, cover the inside of each circlet's rim. These plates overlap in an intricate pattern and are connected to a web of grayish metal fibers. Small spheres of cloudy stone that resemble smoky quartz rest against the temples. It's possible that these are the mysterious master uses. This is what the mysterious master uses to deliver commands to his slaves. Carefully touching the crystal plates, you analyze the circlet's reactions. Some touches make the circlet vibrate quietly, while others cause tiny storms of lightning to run along the spikes. Even though this contraption was created by adepts of magic that you're completely unfamiliar with, you are nonetheless certain that it is magical. Basing your assumptions on your knowledge of primary arcane principles, you are able to guess the access keys to some of the simplest, least sophisticated functions and activate the circlet. It seems that this item was crafted through the use of psionic magic. The crown can heighten one's sensitivity to influences, but it could instead be made to protect the wearer from psionics. With the help of the tools available to you, convert the crown into a protective circlet. Oh no. Succeeded on a second try. First and foremost, you break off the sharp spikes, then you tear the drill out of the monstrous machine's fastenings. You wield the drill, methodically punching holes in the circlet and hoping that your calculations are correct. By destroying just a few specific parts of the contraption, you can render it completely harmless. At last, your work is complete. You have turned the horrible device into something resembling a helmet that can be worn atop a head. An intact head that hasn't come in contact with a saw. This headgear will keep the wearer safe from even the strongest psionic attacks. Haha, Helm of Psionic Protection. And that should get us through the doors, too. The ones that required, yep, this is where, so do I have to wear that, or is it just enough to, does somebody want to wear it? Anybody? Della, do you want to wear it? Can you wear it? You can't wear it. It's just, I think you just have to have it in your inventory is all. Cool. I can't remember, so. But that, use magic device.
I think I did it.
The machine is used for healing and provides the healer with information about the patient's current condition. The corpse's mutilated head shows that an attempt was made to place the circlet on the victim's head. They did not survive the agonizing operation.
A trivial task.
The anatomical drawing, replete with stomach-churning details, sets out how to crown a victim with a sinister, barbed circlet. What appears at first to be a patch of rust is revealed upon closer inspection to be an old blood stain spread across a wide drain on the floor. Alright, so there's that. The last gift of a brilliant mind, and then there's this field we have to cross. So, there's only one way across that. Alright, we're gonna go do some of the rest of the dungeon first. I think we can go through this door. Let's see, where is that door looking? Right there. Alright, let's try that door.
Their life ends
Oh,
here.
we got people to fight. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of people to fight. Okay. Let's go then. Emba, I want you to get in here and smack this guy around. Let's do. One enemy in close range. Do it. Doggy knocked it over. Okay, Ember, do you want to chain lightning these fools? Or can you? That's what I'm talking about, sister. And there's some more flaming lockpick fuel, so there's some in this room. Okay. Should make a note of that. Alright, I had to make a note. I'm annotating a map for this because I will play Wrath of the Righteous again, and I want to have annotated maps that make your life so much easier. Been through the game a few times. No sense struggling. Eluding swing whenever this +3 ghost touch light mace confirms a critical hit. The wielder is affected with greater invisibility. So hit something, become a little more invisible. But the big thing in this room is that you get the flaming lockpick fuel, so that's cool. Alright, now there are other rooms here for us. We can go to, let's see, right down here, I think. Right there. There's a door. This is the psionic door here. Right there. Excellent. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. This is a cliff edge or something like that, I think. Yeah, right here. This goes off into no man's land, but you get this helmet, which is really cool. It's the Trip Fin helmet. This helmet gives the wearer one additional gore attack per round that deals 1d8 cold iron damage with +2 enhancement bonus to attack and damage rolls. Very cool helmet. If my I would probably put it on this guy. In fact, I will. You get it. You look really cool with it on too, by the way, because Della's wearing this thing, which is when she's under the rage effect. Although she's a blood rager, right? It's blood rage, so that doesn't really count. He has the rage effect one because he has regular rage. So this is rage when he's under the rage effect. So he should be wearing that helmet. Let's do this. What are you wearing right now? +4 bonus to initiative. You want this one. You get that one. She's gonna wear. Sure. She can wear that one. Actually, what she should wear is something that boosts her charisma. Vast intelligence, wisdom, mental flow. That boosts her charisma a little bit. Yeah, you can boost that one. Because, let's see. Because it boosts her armor class. It's just going to be the best thing for her. I'm not worried about giving her a gore attack because it's really her weapon that matters. Alright, so that's the second psionic door. And then, let's see, what's left? Oh, flaming lockpick door down here, I think, right here. So you can see there are a bunch of doors in this place, but if you just do the dungeon, you will find access to all of them. It's not hard. There we go, flaming lockpick door. Alright. Excellent. Annotating my map, as always, because that's what you gotta do. So in here, there's just a little tiny room. But there is a piece of loot here. This is the, let's grab it so you can see it. Scream of Pain, Tongi. If you want it, whenever the wielder, the +3 sound burst Tongi lands a hit, the enemy must pass fortitude saving throw, become shaken. And then there's more flaming lockpit fuel right there. So we use flaming lockpit to open the door, to get a Tongi, to get more flaming lockpit. All this map annotation here, but this is going to be so useful for the next playthrough. Okay, so then I just want to collect pieces of loot that I missed right here. That is a time-worn note. The work on fortifying the hour perimeter is almost complete. We are now well protected against surprise raids, and no wandering demon will ever disturb us. Unfortunately, Master Hundredface tasked me with routine checks to keep the mechanisms in working condition, and I hate leaving the device maintenance area. These damn gates are driving me insane. I can never remember the right access code. Why couldn't they just stick to numbers? They just had to use this geometric Numerian nonsense. I keep forgetting the sequence does not end with cycle. It ends with base. The symbols are basically the same. The cycle is a circle. The base is a circle with a dot. And so that, remember, when we cracked the code, we learned that it was, we learned the first two from over in this other room. And then we guessed that it was a circle with a dot on the first try, which was nice. And then there's a piece of loot back here for some reason that I forgot. So let's go get that. And then we'll be on to the big fight. And then once we get done with Hundredface, we can come back and hit the last door here. Where is it? Right there. Augment. Okay. Because right here is a door. Where is it? What am I looking at here? Okay, you come through here. There's this. You open up that. There's this door. Oh, and we can get through it with the key. So this is a key door. Okay. And in here is the safe, which we can't get through until we have the end of the thing. 7,000 gold pieces there. That's nice. So this is a key door. You come in here. This is a safe that you can't mess with until it says, I don't recognize you. Welcome. Enter your personal code and access the commander's arsenal. That's where you're going to get the big, huge Numerian greatsword, which is, quite frankly, awesome. Very, very exciting time. This is a heck of a fight, but we still have a bunch of buffs and buffs on us. So I really think that we can just waltz in here and do this. I do not think that there is a problem. Oh, there's a door in here. I want to go see what this door is. What kind of lock is this door? It's unlocked with flaming lockpick. Okay. So we're going to waltz in here. This is going to be a flaming lockpick one. Do this. So that's a flaming lockpick door. You come in here and there's hidden loot here. This is the helmet of the Abyss Killer. According to legend, this helmet belonged to a mighty warrior who was doomed to endlessly slay hordes of demons. It doesn't seem to have any magic, but it looks formidable. I don't know if that's an artifact that you can fix up when you get back to Dresden. Let's see. What is that? Helm of the Abyssal Killer. Right? Date from newest to oldest on everything. What is that? Helm of the Abyss Killer. I want to know what that does. Okay, that's funny. It's strictly a cosmetic helmet. That's it. It's not supposed to offer anything. It's a nod to Doom, and that's all it is. It's a Doom Easter egg. So if you want someone, you know, to just look like the guy from Doom, you can. I'm not going to put it on anyone, but that's kind of cool. So it's like an Easter egg. Okay. Very nice. Now we're in here. So the psionic energy, I think it's just making sure that we're all have resistance to electricity, helps get us through here, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to do resistance to electricity. And then what I'm going to do is move us all like this. Okay, we're all here. Now, that opens the door here, and we want to buff everybody before we go in. So, Darling Dear. Oh, I didn't need to have that on that one. Should have done it on that one. That's alright. What do you got going? You got no special spells, so do this. You've still got yours on mage armor. You're going to do that for us. True Seeing would be useful. I don't think we need to death ward anybody, but why not do it? Just to be safe. So that gets done. He's got... Okay, so we're going to use Firebrand so that everybody can do fire damage. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else. I'm going to do a little acid resistance just in case. We're going to cast a couple of Summon Plague Beast Mastodon. We're going to do that. He's going to summon his guys. She's going to summon someone. Okay. There we go. Just summon a few characters here. He's going to do Eyes of Bodak. This is 1 minute per level. Shield. It gets you plus bonus. Bone shield. Okay. We're going to do Stoneskin Communal on everybody. We're going to do Firebrand. It's 1 round per level, so we got to get ready to go through the door right now. So you're going to... Greater Magic Weapon. Is that on her? It still is. How much longer has we got? 11. Oh, really? 11 what? 11 hours and 24 minutes. Wow. Okay. What about... Well, then do it on me. Let's just do that. Let's put Animal Aspect Gorilla on our boys. On at least one of them. She can cast that. And this. And why not, just for the fun of it, that. Okay, now we're ready to go. 2. Eyes of Bodak is 1 round per level. And then Firebrand on everybody. That basically works on everybody. She's... Did she haste us all? I don't think so. You're gonna haste us. Do it. Okay, darling boys and girls. Oh, do this to yourself too. Because we gotta do a lot of running around here. Right. Oh, and one more. Protection from evil. Touch the door. Lots of buffing for a very slow door. And here we are. The man himself. The man, the myth, the legend. 100 face. So we're going to close the door behind us. And oops, it's closing behind my... Oh, but it brought him in there, it looks like. The very long cutscene that is going to drain my buff time. And for some reason this cutscene does that. It just hangs there for a long time. You've demonstrated your superior abilities. Why, we are impressed. We greet you, candidate. Oh, I'm done with you. Alright, so this does not work quite the way you might think it does. He's going to put up, I think, a barrier. I'm going to run over here, yep. So I got to touch this. You got to get over there and touch that one. You should stay here. No, actually, you shouldn't. Go over here and touch this one, and Della, go touch this one. Everybody go touch stuff. Yeah, Della, you're going to touch that. Adrenir, you're going to touch that one. I'm going to touch this one, and you are going to go touch that one. And the barrier's down. Everybody go for him. Get him. Ember, smack him around a little bit, will you? Oh, he fell down. That's the fastest that ever went. Oh my gosh. Thank you, creatures, for knocking him over. Hunterface says, stand by. Immediate extermination has been considered ineffective. The viability of our host has been compromised. The probability of death is estimated at 100%. The device must not cease its operations. We are ready to transfer the device's control codes to you. Why are you giving your creation over to me? Self-perfection. We approach self-perfection by increasing the complexity of the structures we develop. The device is the most perfect and the most complex of the structures of our making. Its continued operation will guarantee the successful completion of our function. Hundredface starts to speak in Halit, the language of Numeria, and his voice takes on an almost physical presence. His words are impressed upon your mind with such force you doubt you'll ever be able to forget them. Upon completing his task, Hundredface gives an approving nod. The code that controls the device is now known to you. Use it. Its potential is limitless. It will run the necessary procedures on mortal candidates with no need for your input. You will be able to make use of the results. Awaiting affirmative response. So you can use the device and it'll help you generate those army members for your campaign. But at this point in the game, it's kind of pointless. You won't be able to make use of it till Act 5, and it's also just evil. So, so you have a choice to make here. Examine the device. The device makes all of Hundredface's other creations look like pathetic tin handicrafts. Its inner workings reveal an array of perfect geometric forms, and a large crystal covered in minuscule engravings hovers suspended at its very center. The wave of energy it emits envelopes you. This crystal contains tremendous power, and it is the writing on its surface that directs that power. It feels as if the device itself is a living creature, one that is merely sleeping, for now. Recalling all that you've ever read or heard about the Numerian arts of technomancy, you fully understand the sheer genius of Hundredface. Did he even realize what he'd created? That the function for which he was using the device, controlling enslaved warriors, was but a shred of its true potential. One might as well use a finely tuned astronomical instrument as a paperweight. The key, unique feature of the device is its ability to read and process the thoughts of sentient creatures. By absorbing them into the crystal that serves as its heart, it breaks complex thoughts and emotions down into basic, clear symbols readable by anyone. It perceives deeply personal feelings and casually assimilates any experience, no matter how unique. It learns, and what it learns is everything. Hundredface's army provided it with many thoughts and emotions, but the device hungers for something more. Observing this magnificent monster is both breathtaking and terrifying. The device, destroy it. It should not exist in this world. The device refuses to die. You watch as clouds of metallic dust erupt from its depths and gather around the parts you've damaged, restoring their original condition. You hear a low, scraping noise coming from the core of the mechanism, like a giant tossing and turning in its steel cradle, shaking off sleep. Now that you've attacked the device, it tries to awaken, to become more complex in order to protect itself. Without wasting another moment, you call upon all your power and deliver a single, unstoppable, deadly blow. It tears the massive crystal heart from the depths of the device. The mechanism thrashes about like a beast in agony until at last it goes still. So that is the fate of the device. By stopping these things here, we stopped creatures from coming up through these panels. So that's a lesson learned. That's why we only had to fight him himself. So that was nice. So now all we're left with in this dungeon is this room over here. Doink. Let's go over this way. Get in here. Grab the loot and take off. That is Blackwater, 2 episodes. It's easily one of my most favorite episodes in the entire game. One of my most favorite dungeons. It's just, I really like the Ivory Sanctum. I think that's cool. I think the huge dungeon at the end of Nanio's quest is really cool, but it's a little too frustrating because of the puzzles. This The only puzzles in this dungeon are the doors, and they all open in different ways, and I like that. There's the psionic doors that require the helmet, there's the flaming lockpick doors that require the flaming lockpick fuel, and then there's the key doors. And so between the three of those, it makes for a nice dungeon. There are enough keys and flaming lockpicks and everything to get through the dungeon without having to cheat or use Dimension Door. You noticed we never used Dimension Door. We opened everything. It's totally fine. And you get this Numerian greatsword, which is kind of fantastic. This is what it is. +3 greatsword is merged with Numerian technology. Once per day, the wielder can activate one of 5 enhancements for a number of rounds equal to the wielder's level. Fiber muscles gives you +4 bonus to strength and dex, +4 enhancement ability to mobility checks. Augmented heart gives you constitution and fortification +25. Force shield. The shield is supported by some generator in the dungeon. It grants the wearer a +4 shield bonus to AC. Magic missiles and similar abilities can bypass it. Stainless skin. The primary subject of stainless skin grants a +4 natural armor bonus to the AC. Anyway, it's just really nice weapon. Fortunately, you got to go, you know, I didn't go greatsword with Della. We went falchion, or we went, Falchard, because of the critical threat range. So, you know, she has a 25% chance of doing a crit with that weapon, which is why we see so many of the 100 smackdowns with her. She's often hitting for 100 or over it. So that's why I wanted to do that, because I wanted her to be able to crit a lot. Same reason that we're using Kukris. But that rocked. We got through there. We actually got through the whole dungeon without resting a single time. So that's also very cool. I think that's the first time I've done that. So walk in the park, eh? Anyway, I am very happy with the way that dungeon went. It went really easy. Now you can get back out. You actually can't get out after you close those doors behind you, but now you can because you've defeated Onion Face. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And now we can just go home. Teleport to Dresden. We can see what our army's doing. These guys are going to come down here and fight these demons down here. Aren't they? Makeshift lab. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to go see what that is. So we are ready now for basically just Queen Galfrey to show up. So it's good if you have some demons that you can go hunt down with your army. Let's see. They probably don't like fire, do they? Nope. Okay. They go crunch. Yep. How many can you kill? Up to 41. It says 1141. Maybe sometime in between, like 20? Yeah, 24. Okay. Let's just make them come to us. Look at you guys. Getting all close and everything. Oops. Yay, that's over. Oh, it's so much more thrilling than the dungeon diving with your party, isn't it? So much more compelling. Okay. So, there's a bunch of demons down here. Alright, that's where we gotta go. Right there. Take 185 to go there. Well, let's skip day then. I don't know what that makeshift laboratory is. But let's take our party and go see what it is, because you know what? We never had to rest, so we have plenty of time to do that. Makeshift lab, where would be the easiest place to go? Probably from Camp on the Ferry. Let's go from Camp on the Ferry to here. 1 day and 1 hour. Let's do that. Watch it be just one of those little collection points where you get 4 pieces of random loot. Random crafting loot. Oh, not yet. Let's go down to the next piece right there. Stop. There we go. Now you can rest. Begin resting, everybody. Blackwater. Just a very cool dungeon. Very cool. Alright, what is this? I suppose we should save. Oh, it really was. Wow. Lame. Okay. Well, here we go. We'll just follow these guys around. By the time they get over here, we might be able to hire some new people. Skip a day. Not that it'll matter. I mean, these people are just about done. We're about to go into the next neat section of the game, which is, yeah, there they are. Do we even need to hire any? Should we? No, you shouldn't. Don't do it. It's not necessary. I say that just because you're about to lose this army. So you're going to get to keep the general, but you're going to lose the army. What do we have here? Terry Demodans. Do you guys like fire? No? Okay. Look at that. Sploops. Oh, you get to go again? Well, that makes it easy. 708 archers. That's nice. I think the last time I went through the game on normal, I ended up with 1,000 archers at this point in the game. So, daily income increases. Great. Let's take these demons out. Trying to clear the map here. Oh, look at it. It's all the undead horde. Okay. What about just really hurting all you guys? Yeah, some fire. That's nice. You're done. Oh, you get to go again. Would you look at that? Oh my goodness. Sister, you rock. Oh, and you get to go again? Oh, that's awesome. High morale. Thank you. How many from behind? 21. Okay. You can finish those guys off. Yep. Done. Look at that. The undead hordes cheering. Wow, I got so many undead guys. It's awesome. It's fantastic. Treasure found. The wicked dope. The wicked dope. Okay, we're going to skip a day. I'm just going to do this to get that tied off there. So this demon army, are they the last ones? They might be. Gosh, I think they are. I think they're the last demons on the whole map. Yeehaw. Oh, look at you all. You look so fantastic over there. Let's make you slow. Bye-bye, succubus. Oh, I got archers, though. You need to kill those archers. As many of them as possible. Okay. Yeah, go over here and fight these guys. Nice. Do that. They gotta go hand to hand there. They can't do anything else. You dudes go like this. And then fight him. I think let's do this so that he can turn around and go over there. That's probably a mistake. That's heavy. You're taking it on the chin. We have offense and defense, so we're doing good. Let's see, I can get rid of you, or I can get rid of you guys. Oh, I don't want to burn my own guy, though, do I? I can go like this. Oh, I can't. I can get this. Okay, let's do that. That's nice. I feel like you guys can kill them just fine. Let's do this. Oh, you're gonna get a go again. Wow. Very nice. Kill those dudes. That's brilliant. Oh, we're just... Oh, it took a thrashing there, didn't it? Okay. I'm gonna stand over there and get clobbered. 115 from that angle. That was quite a few more. 269. And now we finish him off the archers, and it's all over. It's all over but the crying. Would you look at that? Daily income increased. He levels up. What's he get now? Arcane magic. He casts spells with the arcane descriptor as if he has a +5 bonus to power. Or the general has a +5% bonus to energy recovery. I don't care about that. I'd rather have more power. So that's it. Look, it's empty in Demon Land there. Oh my gosh, you guys might as well come home then. Alright. Scrubland by the river. This is all over here. There's a oh look. There's one more thing over here, isn't there? Okay, hold on. I want you guys to get this. And there's... See, these are on the other side of these yellow borders, so you can't get to those. You can't get those until the next act. But this one up here... Oh, it's on the other side of a border too, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Doesn't matter. I got demon armies coming in, though. So we'll roll up on there. We'll go take care of Gloomy Gorge. And the queen should be very, very close to showing up. In fact, tell you what, we are here. We do have the ability to. We have tons of points, so let's just do it. I can't get any more of you, but I can get more mage, more sorcerers. Excellent. All right, let's do that. You guys can come down here and go like that. Look at that. Okay. Continue on. Skip day. Go over here to Gloomy Gorge. And we'll be ready to go into the Midnight Fane. Pursue. So take a look at this. Our general... Well, we gotta wait. Gotta wait till it's... Oh, big guys. Okay. You're done. And you're gonna kill him. He's gonna shoot his ray over there at those guys, and we're gonna say, hey, no. No. Okay, now watch. Look, he just made a level. But look what this bar shows. I think this bar should show the progress from here to the next level, but it's already way over here. Like it's showing 905 of 110k total. But it should be showing from one level to the next. So somebody's math is off of there. Math is R. Alright, let's go to the party. Enter the streets on the cusp of the abyss. Yeah. We gotta go rest first, though. Before we do all of that business. So that'll be fun. Next episode, we'll be doing the Midnight Fane. The Midnight Fane we should be able to get through in probably 2 episodes. There is Playful Darkness, and we'll want to be... That'll be the hardest thing there. So we'll want to be prepared for that fight. I gotta see how close my characters are to leveling up. Because I'm very excited for some of them to get Elemental Barrage and make use of that for some sick damage. It's at 100%, but not really. This so reminds me of Megamind. Just a teensy tippy tappy bit more. You don't know what's good for bad. Okay. Rest.
You know, Regil, you are much more imposing and commanding than any gnome I've ever met.
You are not the most typical example of your kind either, Greyboar. It is our work that defines us far more than our blood or origin.
Regil and Greybar both have great voice actors, and they're just awful characters. It's too bad. It's a real waste. Anivia looks surprised. Really? Commander, what's your sucker's pal done this time? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, she's in jail. Okay, I'll go talk to her. She's in jail. She's put herself in jail. Which is fine. She can do that. We're going to go roll. Let's see, how close are we to level? Level 13, not too close. Probably after the Midnight Fame. Let's go talk to her in prison, because this will be quick. And then we'll go sell some goods, and then we'll be ready. Is she standing in the prison that doesn't have the door closed? Yes. Arushale. No, don't come any closer, please don't. I have no idea who put you in here, but I hereby revoke any order for your arrest. You're free to go. If only you could grant me freedom. But as long as I remain a demon, even Desna herself is unable to do that. When I joined your party, I thought to myself, this is it. I'm a crusader now. I might actually be able to rid myself of my demon nature. But it's so hard. The abyss lives within me. I let my guard down for a moment, and there it was, waiting to remind me of what I truly am. I didn't hurt anyone, but I just can't talk about it. It's too shameful. Please just leave me here in this cell. Let these walls be my cloister. And don't talk to me unless absolutely necessary. I will still accompany you on your travels, but until I curb the demon inside me, I should keep my distance from you. Please talk to me. I know it's not easy for you, but I can't help if you don't let me. You really do want to help me. You want to save a beast of the abyss who doesn't deserve to be near someone like you. A succubus sighs. Fine. I'll tell you why I'm here, and after I do, I'll understand if you don't ever want to see me again. You've been so kind to me. You treated me like I already deserved your kindness, like I wasn't a demon, but a mortal. And I'm starting to feel that you're becoming very important to me. I want to be near you, to talk to you, to touch you. Is that such a bad thing? It is bad. It's very bad. I'm a demon, remember? I taint everything I touch. The most terrible weapon of any succubus is her caress, which leeches life from the one who trusted her. I still possess this weapon, whether I like it or not. I'm like a venomous snail. Snake? Toad. I don't remember. Like an animal that can't help but sting even when it doesn't want to. In my previous life, I had many lovers. Some were my tormentors who degraded and broke me to the point where I barely survived. And for others, I was their tormentor. I devoured, degraded, and drained their souls dry. Every single day I struggled to suppress this desire, this unholy hunger inside me. But when you're near, forgive me. Please, please forgive me. I don't want that. But every time I see you, my desires overwhelm me. Frightening, demonic desires. I can't curb them. As I look at you, I can't stop imagining us, you and I, together. I see. Well, I'll leave you alone then. Oh, let's see. Oh no, I'm not going to say that and leave her in the cell. No, I think I understand. I'm not angry with you. Thank you. I still have much work to do to rid myself of my inner monster. You don't have to hide away from me in this cell. Please come out of there. But these desires, they're tearing me apart. What hope do I have of controlling them with you so near? Desires are not deeds. We don't send people to prison for their thoughts. You wouldn't say that if you knew what I was thinking. You have no inkling of what my desires are. If only you could see what I'm imagining right now. Thoughts like these, I deserve more than a prison cell. I deserve the gallows. You've told me yourself not all your desires are horrible. Talking, sharing thoughts and feelings, would that be so bad? Would it? Ruchele ponders that for a while and then nods to herself. You're right. Some of these desires are so light, so joyful, so mortal. But right after these innocent dreams, the others come. Cruel, violent, demonic ones. And I don't know how to separate them. You want to learn to live like a mortal? Then instead of hiding, you need to learn how to live among the people you care about. What if I slip up? Until I learn how not to be a monster, anyone close to me is in danger. There's no use in trying to hide from your nature. You must overcome it. Don't worry. I'll be with you. I'll help you. You weren't scared of me at all. You know what a lying monster I am, but you still trust me. Why? What is it you see in me that I fail to see in myself? She wrings her hands and falls silent for a time. Then she starts speaking again. Her voice seems firmer, as if she has found some source of inner strength. Thank you for believing me. It means I should believe in myself, too. I won't hide in this cell anymore. If you say that I won't slip up, that means I won't. I will watch you until I learn to look at the world the way mortals do, without evil and violence in my heart. I'll learn to look at you the way you deserve. Well, trust me, honey, there are some mortals in the world who look at the world that way. It's all they see. So, Ruchele, darling dear, well, that one is wrapped up for now. All we're doing is waiting on the queen. I'm going to go sell some goods up here at the sell good place. And then I'm going to get ready for the big finale. We're going to see how close Queen Galfrey is to showing up. I will see you all on the next episode. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your questions and comments down below. Let me know how your own playthroughs are going, how your own builds are going, if you're having fun with the game. And as always, I will see you next time. Happy gaming.